At then with the big jump to waste time. I saw him whiff punishing. I believe it was.
So hey guys, we are back with another live stream of day 2. Sorry I'm late just because of my office.
Very specific answers for dealing with this.
I'm back with the day 2 live stream.
That, certain things like having the infinite stage, you have more space.
Sorry about the delay. What I missed, Atif अभी recently lose हुआ है, उसने round lose किया, out गया guess. मुझे नहीं समझ आई क्या हुआ, मैं कहता stick का issue था उसका कोई. Well, next में कैसे आ रहा है हमारा अरसलान. इस वक्त स्कोर है दोनों तरफ से 1-1 मेरे ख्याल से. पहले ये वाला खान ही था, खान इसको गलतियां कम कर रहा है. Where the hell?
Especially in this situation with the double demon flip at the end, Al kind of making a unforced error. He goes for the jab here, doesn't get to convert, but he immediately goes for the jab right away. You're like, you got at this level, even in that small little micro situation, you gotta expect the other person to be paying attention to what you just did. So going for it twice in a row, a little bit of an unforced error.
Those 50-50s as well, using it at the right time, not just forcing it all the time, right? But the full crouch mix up, the sweep, really did catch him, and we saw they wanted a timeout. It's interesting because I've spoken to the Pakistanis. Khan going up first was what they said they were going to do, right? And then that did, and it worked. It worked for them. I then thought that Arslan was going to be the one to go up second, but it looks like maybe they thought that Chicken would come up. I don't know if they want matchups, and I guess Japan guessed correctly there. But Ao taking it there with the Kunimitsu, super impressive.
Yeah, I give Chicken an MVP. Maybe that massage did. I mean, he didn't get iced.
Yeah, I don't know if Japan was doing it on purpose, but it seemed like they were maybe like trying to throw a curveball, because I think Chikrin maybe was standing up with his stick in his hand, and then Al sat down in the chair. So I don't know if Team Pakistan was maybe, like you said, expecting Chikrin there and got thrown a curveball.
Well, talking about Chikrin though, our boss match is going to be Chikrin versus Arslan Ash, and it all comes down to this. The winner of this first 3 is going to take the match. This is crazy, guys. What do we think about this one? Arslan versus Chikrin.
I mean, you got a multi-time EVO champion versus a former TWT champion. It's Battle of the Titans, right?
I'm scared, man. I don't know what to say, bro. This set, when it comes down to it, yeah. I mean, it's Battle Champions.
This determines who gets out of this group and winners more than likely.
And I think it's cool that it comes down to Chikrin and Arslan. You remember when Pakistan first bursted on the world stage the way they did? Who was the first player from Japan to make the trip out there?
I gotta check these guys out.
It wasn't even just the first player from Japan. It was the first international player to go to Pakistan. Of course, yeah, you make a good point. He went there, played with the entire community, and then went on to win the Tekken World Tour Finals, right? So, I mean, Chikrin has the experience against the Pakistanis, but the question is, who's he going to use? He used to use Geese back then. He now has the Leroy. He has the Jin. He has the Lydia.
Geese, yeah.
What do you guys think? Geese?
Oh man, I can't decide.
I think he's gonna play Leroy.
Leroy, okay. Well, Leroy, ladies and lads, I think we're ready for the boss match. Arslan Ash versus Chikrin. It all comes down to this. Let's throw it over to the stage for the conclusion of this match.
Alrighty, and welcome back. We are about to start the boss match between Japan and Pakistan. Back with Rip again.
And this is what it all comes down to. No tiebreaker situation inbound. Only one team will win, and it's whoever wins this boss battle. Will it be Chicken?
Come on, Arslan!
Pakistan. This is wild.
TWT winner versus EVO winner.
Yeah, definitely. And it's going to be the Leroy, and they start off on Infinite Azure.
Zero downtime right there. We just got straight into it.
That's what I like to see, man. We don't need to see them set their butts. Let's get in the game.
No speculation. We just go in and see what's happening.
Game on.
All right.
Here comes the Leroy.
Yeah.
And Chikrin has some time to move around here. Obviously, he has the Geese Howard if he needs it, but starting out here with the Leroy.
I think that's a good decision on his part, honestly, because Pakistani players would definitely have practice against Geese. I think Leroy probably not so much anymore.
Nice punish there. Arthur a little risky to set 3. And Chikrin had the solid defense, got the wild stand 2.
Yeah, ये मुझसे नहीं लगती है combo.
Alright, trying to approach slowly but steadily.
Yeah, and you can see that as soon as Arslan did the 1-1,
that moment is insane.
That's the way you want to side to avoid most of the options. And a beautiful down forward 2 whip punish there. Chikrin's on point.
Beautiful. Alright, good ender. Nice.
He's marching down 3-2. First round Chikrin.
Takes it with the Ip Man.
यार अब तक तूने combo drop किए हैं ना जो. खैर वो तो नहीं मैं कहता stick का issue था.
Came up with it on the spot. No one quote me on that.
All right. No one quote me on that.
Nice.
All right, nice. Ooh, gets him with the unblockable. Unblockables are high, so like I noticed you can really catch people off guard with that.
Yeah, it's hard to react because it's fast, right?
Yeah, you can duck it, but very fast.
Yeah, beautiful side rock from Arsenal. Gets Leroy's back that time. Here we go, tied up.
Come on, Arsalan, come on.
Hard to say who's in the lead right now. Very nice Tekken war happening over here. All right, finishes the string.
That was interesting. Check the chicken.
Ah!
Just wake up with it. The wild standing 3 strings.
Hey,
Get it out of here.
Let's go green rank strats. Love to see it.
It works at all levels of the game. Backturn mix. Yeah, he's seen that before.
Yeah. Very on point with the punishment, I've noticed. I think Chukrin's left like a single punish drop today.
And I actually do like Leroy in this matchup because Kunimitsu obviously has the swords, the kunais, the 2-2, etc. And Leroy can actually parry those. You can use the upward 1 or the back 2 option. So
Just like Jin and Geese, he does
Come
not
on,
have
Arsalan,
any
risk
problem
na lahi koi.
with characters in that regard.
Risk na lahi bhai, bas nikal is round.
He's slow parry, was very aware.
sharp too. He lost first round, but ever since then, been looking good.
Right, nice side
Come on, come on.
Ducked, wait, that was smart.
Ruk na.
Got him with the cane with rage though. This is huge.
This could be like, you could put him in rage with this too, honestly.
Yeah,
Right
he's
now.
gonna save the rage. He wants more damage.
That's smart, that's smart. One more hit, and this is basically his. And this applies to both players, oh my goodness.
Yo, they're checking each other for low parry so much.
Alright, nice.
He's still in there.
Wait.
He didn't break the throw.
Oh my goodness.
Unbelievable. Arson hangs on.
Pressure नहीं लेता ये लड़का यार. लड़का बस इस वजह से level है.
Kind of situations anymore.
Yeah, that raw cane hit over there.
He had it, but he opted not to spend the rage art, and I'm pretty sure that cane combo plus rage art is like 75-80%. It's a grip, right? So he opted to save the rage because he was like, I'm gonna need it to close out anyway.
Most probably.
Which might have been a mistake, honestly, in that situation. Look at his life here.
Yeah.
This with the rage art afterwards, I mean, I guess his life wasn't too low, so the rage art wouldn't have done as much damage, but that's the one taking it close to the bubble, right?
I was low-key expecting him to go for the rage art.
Yeah,
I can understand the
so too.
decision-making, but he wasn't ready for the throw, I guess. Didn't break it in time, and that got him killed.
Yeah, that is wild, but Arslan hanging on, gets the first game for Pakistan here in this boss match.
He got a little pop-off, love to see it.
I mean, you can see everyone's really tense right now. This is crucial. They want to be on the winner side of that bracket, and winning this set for either team puts them in really good position to be there.
This is like what determines whether you have 2 chances in top 8 or 1 chance.
Exactly. You want to be on that winner side.
It is super crucial. I do not blame any of them for being tense one bit. Right? Oh, we got like the rotations of the 3D Arsalan.
Yeah, you love to see that, right? 3D player renders being rotated around.
Let's see. It
They
feels like
are
I'm in the
amazing.
future.
The future. Gamers8 Tekken 7 Nations Cup. $1 million prize pool.
Trademark. Alright, we're going back into it now. Now, what would be the strategy from Chikarin going in now?
Let's see the character. Is it still Leroy?
Yes.
It is still Leroy. Mishima building. All right.
Brother Wall's back into play now.
Yeah, I mean, honestly, he was playing good the first round, and then Arthur honestly just tightened up.
He was. I think sticking with Leroy is not a bad decision in the slightest, honestly.
Yeah, they're both very defensively sound against each other's character here. So it's really coming down to who calls out and makes the right reads.
I agree. We'll have to see how this goes now. Will the walls being in play really make that much of a difference?
It's a very small stage here this time around.
असल बात है basic game की.
Stage.
Oh, that was timed with the
Basic game बहुत ज़्यादा strong है कुछ.
I love that. All right, we're going straight in.
Wow, super aggro from Chikarin.
Oh, he's not scared at all.
What a block!
Ouch!
Beautiful and beautiful punish.
Ah, missed the combo!
Combo you hate to see it half life bar.
No.
Oh man, he could have had him in rage at this point too. Would have had him at the wall too, and now instead it's on his side.
Oh, okay. He escapes the wall with a wake up. Nice. Alright, this is a very tricky position for Chikarin though.
One mistake. Chikarin just a one whip. The hop kick is insane.
Not dead. That was odd. I was confused why he didn't use the rage up, but there you go. Arthur closing out the first round anyway. That drop from Chikarin may come back to haunt him.
Come on, Arsalan, come on.
Oh, try to punish that. I don't even know if Leroy has a punish for that.
Wow.
Oh shit!
Guess that's one way to.
क्या कर रहा है भाई? ना कर.
Alright.
Gets out of the throw this time. Mix-ups.
That's a very good move. Nice. Getting him to back off a bit and initiating the aggro with the throw.
Okay.
That is indeed a mix-up from back turn. If I'm
गलती नहीं, excited नहीं होना.
No, yeah, her throws are very difficult to see.
आहिस्ता excited नहीं होना.
on your back turn, they don't
यार दूसरी का मैं cane खा गया भाई.
All right, different combo this time though. Why?
Oh, Danny.
Bro.
Oh dear.
He thought the wall was closer, totally misjudged it, but he found the rage drive anyway, and Chikrin gets the round.
Relatable.
मैं इसमें तो कह रहे थे excited नहीं होना.
Dude, he's making miracles happen right now.
मैं बैठा हूँ भाई.
Finding those cane is so difficult. Then find the rage drive after you drop the cane combo, miracle.
Mega relatable. He just like me for real. I am.
Okay. Kane से जान छुड़ गई है. अब अर्सलान ने distance भी बना लेगा आराम से.
No sir.
That's gonna hurt. Nice. We were talking about this earlier about using that as a 14 frame punish.
Yeah.
Nice.
Forward input, you can actually do it from crouching as a standing punish.
That's very good. That is that has to be more.
पता है मुझे भाई.
Yeah.
Alright, the wall is right there though.
Just only
अभी आतिफ भट्ट ने जो कम्बोज ड्रॉप की है ना वो देखने वाली थी. उसके स्टिक का मसला है.
Find out what kind of miracle you got for us now, Chikrin. Is it gonna be a low parry orbital? Oh, he's marching. He's marching. The hell sweep Chikrin with the miracles right now.
Beautiful. Arsalan literally just looked at us like seriously.
Well, because honestly, the hell sweep is slower, right? So the down three.
Chikrin का focus देखने वाला है.
And stood back up and the hell sweep was there.
Yep. It's like, let's go for it.
Come on.
And now the low parry. Does the hard execution combo with the course forward chew at the start.
Beautiful.
अच्छा one.
Chikrin looking very on point right now.
Oh, you could have confirmed it. That would have been a wall. That would have been the game. Arthur, an opportunity. Arthur's chance to make a miracle happen.
All right, time to skip the wall now.
Ooh. Oh, my, the wall.
The hard call out.
And
Chikrin close out here. They trade in the air, and Chikrin ties it up.
Beautiful. Beautiful trade over there. Arsalan did not have enough life to survive that trade. It was an excellent decision from Chikrin.
अगला round tournament life पे depend कर रहा है हमारी.
That's so many nerves.
It's a World Cup for Tekken 7 यार.
Just on hit this time, it left Arthur with just a tiny pixel. Chikrin's like, I just need to hit him with anything in the air.
Literally.
Right, up three here. We can try to trade whatever he does.
Yeah, stream ही कर रहा हूँ और क्या कर रहा हूँ.
Stuff from Chikrin, but man, the miracle plays. Find that cane into the rage drive. That hell sweep there was so clutch. Almost took him off the wall there. Arslan did.
Beautiful.
And then there, that back four, down back three, and then boom. They had the trade. Look at the blink.
It's almost like he didn't believe in himself. I love
I
this.
hit the button, bro. I hit the block button.
Yeah, I blocked that, man. You saw that.
You saw my hand, right? You saw my hand go to down back.
I love you, bhai. Wallah, I love you. But yeah, it's put Chikrin. Oh, yeah, it's even now.
ये commentator कौन है दोनों? कड़क कॉल लग रही है मुझे.
Khan came there and just tapped his shoulder like something and walked away while pointing at himself. I was like, man.
I see you. You
That's
better
what
get
you're doing. Yeah.
this.
Don't lose another game to him, dude.
Better get this.
You know they're gonna say that Texas Japanese game thing again, man. Don't let it happen. Oh,
nice.
that is classic Chikrin Leroy right there.
He's really good with the down forward too. He plays them like so well.
Yeah, I don't know how he does it honestly, because that move you do that as a whiff punish, right? It's very punishable.
Yes.
But he finds it and he commits to it. But he also
Let him go to the helmet. Object उठा दो वहाँ से.
But he doesn't.
और क्या हाल है
he didn't
इसका?
actually confirm it, right?
Yeah.
So he's really good at confirming it.
Exactly. Like, you can tell, just like he likes to use the move. But you play around a move enough and then you learn the ranges and all
Exactly.
of that.
Oh, you didn't have counter combo. It wouldn't have killed. It would have left her with a tiny pixel. But that's a big mistake from Chikrin.
One more hit. One more mix up.
Oh my God!
This is end.
Counter it.
This is
That
end.
should be enough.
If he does the right combo, it can kill.
Rage art.
I don't know if it's gonna kill.
It's finished.
It's gonna kill.
He's gonna kill. You're done.
100% Rip guarantees it.
You're done.
He's dead.
Dead.
Beautiful. I thought maybe he
Beautiful.
could like fit like a set one or something and then just put the extra damage, but fair enough. He got it.
Yeah, he had really low health, so the Rage art doing extra damage there. That was pretty good.
Well played. Well played. All right.
Wait,
Arslan takes
wait,
the first round.
wait.
Chikrin is not letting that phase him at all.
Let him do the thing.
He's super focused right now. Interesting. Nice.
Yeah, forcing more Hermit dance mixes up on him.
Sorry, ये पैरी पे ऐसी निकल ही जाती है.
And that's what we're talking about too, right? The fact that Leroy can parry all these kunai attacks.
You're playing like any character with a generic parry, that would cause problems.
And that was interesting too, because it was 1-1. We talked about how he sized up right before, but this time he actually forward dashed and already got the block.
Wow. Alright, nice. This has been so back and forth, they've just been out-poking each other right now.
Yeah, very different pace than the first two games here. But right now, he's in trouble with the down back three. He's going to close it out. Arslan running away with game
Arsalan,
nice.
just one more. Just one more. Just one more.
You know, another one of those moves that he confirms is the forward, 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 two. He's landed a couple of forward, forward, fours, but he hasn't confirmed.
Boys, come on.
I can understand that, the hesitance there.
Bomb! The shotgun.
It's much more unsafe now than it used to be forward.
Oh, yeah.
So I can understand the hesitance in trying to throw it out. But yeah, as a whiff punisher, it would be amazing to land that.
Right, and that's just the thing. Like, it's always been unsafe, but Chicken makes it work. I don't know how. Is this Miracle Chicken again? Look at this. He gets the round. Uh-oh.
Don't do that, Arsalan. Don't do that.
Arsalan doing like a little flippies there.
He's inspired by Ao. You thought, like, wow, she can flip around? How the hell do you do that?
As he should be. I think Ao is like a very good blueprint for most Kimi players.
Oh, for sure. But nice counter. This time we get the pickup.
Nice. Max damage.
Man, maybe that would have killed that. That was a grip.
It would have maybe, but now's not the time for what ifs and shoulds.
While standing two after time. You trying to sidewalk me? Yo, Chicken. Making all the right decisions right now.
Chicken makes a while standing to hurt.
Wow, interrupts the step. That could have been a counter again, but final round to take the lead in the set.
That was very brave. That was very brave of him, but it's working out for him right now.
The throws are coming back. Arthur going back to what works. Smart stuff.
What's the OK? Alright, nice.
Oh, the trade!
Yeah, did a delay on the punish there.
A lot of down back force from Chicken right now. I'm expecting Arslan to low parry eventually. Ooh, back
nice.
Four. Gonna get the little float conversion out of this one.
Try and get full damage, but hey.
Life bars are about even here.
Oh my goodness. I think I've seen
Good
this
patience.
before.
Ah! The kid is gone!
He didn't convert it though, he could have gotten the launch if he just let it rip.
Oh, the downward one. Arslan's got rage!
Oh.
Go!
Ah, that's it!
Arslan gonna close it out!
Yes!
2-1, regains the lead for Pakistan. Oh my gosh, I thought he was crying. It's not over yet. It's only 2-1, bro. It's first three.
Oh no, that's the...
Holy pressure, dude.
Oh my god, I can see it in his face.
Of course.
Man. You
It's
see his
so
face?
tense. He had a 2-round lead.
What was the pressure?
Back, right? He brought it to the end. And look at Chicken's face.
Oh my god.
He knows how close that was. That cane trade there. He's like so close.
Yeesh.
Oh my gosh, it's just back and forth the whole way through right
That
now.
was insane. That was definitely insane.
If I am Japan right now,
चलो पुत्र चेक करो ना इधर कहाँ रहेगा निकाला तू
Ice Arslan.
नहीं यार वेल प्लेड जीजी यार
Definitely.
मजाक कर रहा हूँ
Now
माजरत
than when.
Exactly.
but Chikaran
It would be
This is
really
your last
cool.
you
chance.
will
It would be
always
really
be
good
my
like,
favorite
for
player
Korean, especially
because
now.
I played
Especially
Lerai.
now, it would be a good idea to get
and
some
you are
insight
my
from him.
real inspiration.
I mean, I'm sure that they're helping and coaching a little bit right now, but this is the time to use it for sure. This is such a crucial set in the entire tournament for you, right? This could determine winner bracket or lower bracket.
Oh, I loved
Oh
Osprey's
man,
like, I
what
felt
was
the pain.
that?
Ah, God. I felt that.
Yeah.
Beautiful. The team dynamics at play here. We feel each other's misery and we feel each other's happiness.
Man, I love the Leroy here. You know, like I was curious about whether we're going to see the switch to the Geese Howard, but honestly, the Leroy's been playing perfectly. He's finding these cane hits, and even that one he found it. He's 3 for 3 on canes, except that one was a trade, right?
Genuinely, I think Leroy is a good choice. I think maybe some small adjustments maybe need to be made. I think some words from Ao would probably be a good idea right now. If I was Team Japan anyway.
Oh yeah, no, I'm sure they're talking to him right now.
Right? So Team Pakistan also be talking to each other. You got this, bro.
Got to.
You got this, bhaiya. Believe.
That's all Japan's saying too.
Is he like, hey, just win.
अभी है?
That's what you got to do.
Got this. Just hit him harder, fam. Parry more. Oh, and we're
Back
back
to
in Mishima
Mission
building.
building, man. All right.
Right, Chikran picked this exact stage last time as well, right? Yeah, he probably spends most of his time here for all we know, knows all of the crazy conversions.
Come
I
on.
don't know what the logic
Come
is,
on,
honestly, 'cause
come
I think
on,
Kunimitsu with the
bro,
wall we
come
talked
on.
about it earlier is just so strong.
I
as well.
think best of
And
3
obviously
है.
it comes to go wall to wall
तो
very
ये
easily.
राउंड जीतना लाजिम है कि जनाब एक राउंड और होगा.
Kunimitsu here, but if you like it, you like it. Here we go. If Arslan Ash can win this one, Pakistan will take the team set. Yeah, with the beat again. That's why he likes it.
That would hype
Probably,
me up too.
that's exactly why I would pick it too,
Yeah,
actually.
that would hype me up. Like you and Steve would probably be all over that, honestly.
I'm getting over it right now.
All right.
Counter it again. Yes, sir. Down back 4, counter it. He's landed so many of those.
Very good. He dropped it once and he's been doing his best not to drop it again.
Got him. Yeah, and he was going for down back 4 again. Now when I'm in the air, though, bro.
Going for the style combos too. Love to see it. Nice. Okay. Alright, now. Got him in a tricky position.
Again, Arslan chopping away at those ankles. Power crush. The
Well
back
placed.
two.
Very well placed. Right, Chikran, how are you gonna answer back now?
Yeah, Arslan 2 rounds away from winning the set for Pakistan.
Oh, nice, good punish.
Wow, just do it. Just do it. We're marching.
We're just going in now.
Hey.
Beautiful. Very good movement here from both players, honestly. Not just like this lateral, but the forward and the backward too.
Of course.
Right, nice.
Who's gonna duck that? Silly.
I would want to duck that.
No one would.
Yeah.
Stupid down forward 1-2 is too good. Hell sweep.
Yeah. The mid hurts too much.
Wow, the forward 3 out of nowhere. Arslan looked up to the sky, just like, what the hell did you do that for? One
Come
round
on,
each.
bhai, come on, come on.
If I don't see it coming, you won't either.
Exactly.
Like, just throw it out. What's the worst that can happen?
Hell sweeps are coming out from Chikrin.
And it pushes so much to the wall. It's still a really good hell sweep.
Man, taking advantage of that down forward 1 string. The orbital? Nice step with the side step forward.
Oh, definitely.
Big lead for Arslan here in round 3.
Slowly inching
1-1
towards the
confirmed.
wall. Right. This is literally Tekken World right now.
Okay.
Ah, here comes the king on.
Maybe gone for the set. Ouch. Oh, punish that. Nice. It's unsafe.
Man, this is 10. Punishes the hop kick.
Ya
One
Allah,
launch
madad
or
farma.
like
Ya Allah,
one
madad
wicket
farma.
from
Ya Allah,
both
madad. Ya Allah, madad.
3-3.
Ya Allah, madad.
Oh my god, the down four stuff to race drive.
Beautiful. And then he's just there in that pose, you know?
Yeah,
Like,
what do you
come
call
at
it?
me.
If man flamingo stand? Yeah,
Get that
perfect.
flamingo.
2 rounds to 1 Chikrin, game 4.
Oh no. You have to quote me on that, aren't they?
Get it out of here, low parry, Arslan Ash.
Straight to the wall. Loving the conversion from Arsalan, honestly.
Oh, interesting. Use the set dash there to get back turn mix for the throw.
He's been playing around with the stances a lot more.
Forward, 2-2. That was a big whip from Arslan. Big mistake even.
Yeah.
Chikrin might beat the wall here. Yes. Oh my god,
Nice.
beautiful conversion. That was such an error from Arslan.
Oh.
Race mode. Can he make the comeback? That might be enough. It's close.
Set point?
The mid set point for Pakistan to
Oh
take
my
the
God.
whole set over Japan.
Oh my goodness. Anyone's game plan. Arslan, I'd be shaking in my knees right now.
Chikrin starting to use that 3-3 more. Trademark Chikrin, something he hasn't done much of in the set. 4-4-4, nothing else.
Alright, nice.
Oh my gosh.
I see a lot of playing around with the stances right now. That could be in Arsalan's favor, honestly.
Beautiful punish. Get it out of here, finally! Catches in on the low parry. So many down back forwards he let go unchecked. And now big lead.
Alright.
No Kane for the comeback. He's trapped at the wall. Arslan looking to
Nice.
close out here.
One was
Pakistan
left.
looking to
Nice.
take over Japan.
Oh my god, the combo! The team's so happy, just hugging each other right now.
Beautifully played by Arslan. Cashing in on those down back forwards at the very end when he needed it. Blocked the Kane when he needed it, so that wasn't available for Chikrin to make a comeback as well. Using the backyard mix, that setup I haven't even seen
That
before.
was
He used it at
an
the very
insane
end.
pressure.
Chikrin, valiant effort, but just falls a little bit short there in the boss match.
A bit short. I think that low parry in the last round as well was such a decider in the momentum. Arslan
Exactly.
got that low parry, got on the wall, and the rest was history.
That's the thing, like, those down back forwards, they don't do a lot of damage unless they're countering, right?
Yeah.
So he was kind of just letting him go, and then the final round, he's like, he's going for it. I know he's going for it. Now I'm going to get the low parry. Now I'm going to cash in and make him pay for hitting my ankles for all of those games previously.
Very good decision making there, and nice to see a little like sportsmanship between the players over there.
And look at this, going all the way back. This was such an incredible set. Nobi
Oh my
bringing out the Dragunov against Khan, who brought out the Marduk. Right, close set, goes to the final game between these two. And Nobi here, big error on this low kick right here. Should have just done it down two probably. But instead, the comeback here from Khan, and that really turned the whole tide of that final game.
Beautiful. I think this is probably like my favorite match of the day.
That
so
one?
far. Probably so far.
And this,
Okay.
the 1-1, if he wasn't mashing the 1, he would have got a float conversion. But then the
Come
same
on,
setup.
come on,
and
come
this
on,
time,
come on,
Atif
Pakistan,
Button
come
wins
on.
the trade in the scenario.
That's
Shake that, damn, what the hell, bro? My hands are shaking. I can't play like this.
well, that happened, I guess. We roll with the punch.
Yeah, but then Atif turned things around here. Crazy turnaround against Ao, winning the second game. But even still, Ao hangs on and brought it back and won the whole set over Atif, tying it up one apiece between Pakistan
Very
and
crucial.
Japan.
Sorry.
But then the Chikrin Arslan match, that's what it all came down to, the boss match.
Aptly titled, honestly. This really was basically like a boss match for both of them. The final dragon before you enter the castle, basically.
Man, and look at that. All over the place. Arslan Ash finally closing it out there. That was even close enough. That was when he got the 2-game lead. Like, yes, I'm hanging on. But this was the end here. Arslan Ash closed out with the low, jumps up and goes to the final game between these two. Pakistan takes it over Japan. On this low kick right here. Should have done it down two probably. But instead, the comeback here from Khan, and that really turned the whole tide.
Pakistan, but before I go any further, was that not some good-ass Tekken, guys? Make some noise. I told you, Tekken never lets me down. I'm here with Arslan Ash, one of the best, if not the best Tekken player in the world. I've told him before that he's changed the scope of Tekken 7. I did not?
No, you told me.
Yeah, that's right, I told you. All right, we're gonna go to the questions, but let's get to it. Congratulations first and foremost. This is definitely one of the hardest team battles, just for your group in general, and just if anybody had to play them.
भाई बड़ी politics चल रही है मुझे जो feel हो रहा है ना
So when we
बहुत
were
ज़्यादा
deciding
politics
the
चल रही
pools,
है
I just didn't want Korea to be in my pool. Oh, sorry, Japan to be in my pool, and we got Japan. Yeah, so our strategy was Atif play last, but by the meantime, you know, I was like, I think I should play last because Atif was like, maybe Chikurin has read his game or he studies his game. So I was like, okay, if you are like, you don't want to face Chikurin, I will go last. So we were planning to send Atif last, but I'm in the middle of the game. I was like, I will go last. But it worked out, so I'm good.
ويل بلايد من جد اللي شفناها مستوى اسطوري قدم لنا منتخب باكستان في اللعب المثالي. سالنا اللاعب سؤال انه على اي اساس كان فعلا ترتيب اللعيبه فيها من اللي كان يلعب برضه في الاخير ومتى حتى برضه راح تلعب انت فيها في هذه المرحله وحتى برضه في المباراه بشكل كامل. قال انه توقع انه ممكن يكون تشيكرن هو اللي ممكن يكون اخر اللاعب، لكن ارسلان قدر يتفوق في المباراه. فعلا مستوى اسطوري قدم لنا. اعزائي المشاهدين اعطونا تحيه للاعب ارسلان.
Now, you said you didn't want Japan in your group. Now that you've cleared the hurdle, right? Yeah. Now that you have gotten Japan out of the way, what is the next obstacle you feel like is going to be tough for Team Pakistan?
I think now we are good because even if we lose from Saudi Arabia, we still make top 8 because we won 2 matches. But we wanna, our mindset is to just play like this. We're playing and do our best. And Team Saudi Arabia is so good. Raif and other two, they are also good. So they have our full respect. So let's see.
فعلا سألنا سؤال اللاعب انه كيف كانت مباراتكم ضد منتخب اليابان اللي هي فعلا تعتبر من اقوى المباريات في المجموعه. قال بما ان قدرنا نفوز عليهم صحيح باقي لنا مباراه ثانيه هي اللي برضو راح تكون ضد المنتخب السعودي اللي راح تكون برضو جدا صعبه. هم برضو عارفين قد ايش مستوى اللعيبه برضو جدا عالي، يحتاجون الفوز فيها عشان يقدرون يضمنون التاهل بشكل مضمون ونهائي. مستوى رهيب قدموا لنا اياه. اعزائي المشاهدين تحيه ثانيه واخيره لمنتخب باكستان.
Now that the interview is concluded, guys, can you make some noise for both of these amazing teams playing some good-ass Tekken on the stage for you guys one more time? And now we're going to send it back to the studio.
الحين أعزائي المشاهدين راح ننتقل على طول إلى الاستوديو التحليلي.
All right, Pakistan taking it over Japan in that boss match, potentially securing themselves a spot in that winner's side for the top 8. I mean, that was a crazy match, and we now have our post-match analysis brought to you by STC, Bloodhawk and Margin. Talk to me.
Man, that wasn't even a battle between captains, a battle between bosses. That was a battle between gods, man. I felt I was learning new things just watching those two go at it. The adaptation, the counter-adaptation, how the stage picks looked into it. There was so many layers to this.
Yeah, the stage dynamic, and honestly, especially those last like 2 to 3 games, every hit felt so hard-earned.
Yeah.
And you were pointing it out as we were watching the layers unfolding in terms of offense and also on defensive end as well.
It's like,
going to infinite that
literally
game 3,
almost
I think Chikrin almost bringing it back on Arslan on that infinite stage. So like, if they had established and gone to a game 5, Chikrin, knowing that Arslan probably would have brought him back to the Gamers8 Tour, he had to have had some confidence because even he lost that game 3, but it was his fault. It wasn't like a blowout. He brought it back the 2 rounds to tie it up and brought it back to the wire. But it was just really interesting seeing Chikrin stay. Like how he was paying attention to how Arslan was like responding to him going into hermit stance, and then one of the counter adaptations was Arslan with the Kunimitsu using more of the Katone 4, the dive kick, just kind of rinsing it over and over, and then starting to cash it out and make Chikrin uncomfortable. The cane working real early and then starting not to work. In game 4, bringing out the down back 3-1+2, you know, the twin dragon acceptance. I was talking to you, I was waiting for the eventual orbital to come out to like cash out all that damage, because he was hitting him over and over, but instead started going with the down back 4 instead. And Arslan's counter adaptation was that he finally started picking up on Chikrin's down back 4 timing and got some really key low parries.
Yeah, that low parry at the end, which actually managed to do it. As we're seeing now, that boss match, we see the lateral movement really worked as well. It wasn't that he was just sidewalking left as you know, in Tekken 7, certain moves will track to one direction and the other direction as well, right? So you have moves that track both ways. But I mean, Arslan looking really comfortable here against the Leroy, but it was close. And this first match being on the Infinite Azure, how important was that then, do you think, for the set?
I think it really, like, first stage is random if the viewers don't know. It's always a random map select. So Arslan getting the infinite that he likes with this Kunimitsu really ended up in his favor. And unfortunately, you know, I really thought they were going to answer games back and forth. You know, go to Mishima Building, Chikrin wins. Go to Infinite Azure, Arslan wins. Go back to Mishima Building, Chikrin wins. And I thought it was going to be that way until game 5 on Infinite Stage. But Arslan managing to cut Chikrin off on the pass on game 4 and beat him on his preferred map.
Yeah, I'll tell you what though, man.
जैसे स्टेजो बदलने से तो नहीं आने वाला वो लेकिन अगले ने अपनी बॉल गेम ज़्यादा स्ट्रांग की होनी है
let Khan go up first, and that match against Nobi was vital. I think to start off with that win against the team captain, that's massive, and that's why Khan is going to be your Kidia MVP of this match, because I think that match against Nobi was vital for the win. What do you guys think?
Well deserved, and I mean that's something that we talked about too, right? There's been chatter, Khan, but the thing is, you asked Arslan, what did he say? He said for this team event, it's not always necessarily important.
Numerically,
numerically, but it's also about what you bring to the team outside of the gameplay, right? And you saw Khan, he was really supportive, and obviously, most people talk about situations where he's been functioning as a coach, and they've been able to get really good results as a result. And the thing is, what did Arslan say? He said, I wanted to win with Khan this weekend, and Khan comes up with a big set win against Nobi, and that ultimately sets up Arslan to seal the deal in the boss after they call an audible.
Yeah, I think it's very similar to how Joe Crush was yesterday against Sergi Master and Super Akuma. Like Khan is definitely more established, more respected. Getting second at Evo ain't no fluke, right? But being able to punch above your weight in these situations and take a crucial win for your team really takes the stress off the rest of the guys, right? Atif can, have that competitive match with Ao and still lose, and it can be okay.
Yeah, 100%. But I want to go back to what I said about, the deviation from the game plan, because he did say that he initially wanted to go up against Ao in that middle match and let Atif be the boss match. Now I wonder if that set would have been a little bit easier had he just stuck to the game plan, because it seems like thinking of their plan way ahead of time. Talking to Joey Fury, he said today, he said the plan was always to let Joe Crush go into that boss match against France, because he said, I've got it. I'm confident that I have it against Super.
It's like going, they deviated from the plan potentially based on how that stage selector match, right? Where Chikrin beat Atif with the geese. So maybe that affected the dynamic, and then just from how that stage went, maybe Atif came back and he's like, don't put me up against Chikrin. And Arslan was like, really? And then like, yeah, okay. And then be willing to be flexible.
Either way, they got the job done, right? So they're sitting in a good position in the group right now. Let's have a look at the group standings and see where everyone sits, because there have been matches happening on the other stream as well. And, there have been upsets, man. We talked about it. Thailand not getting off to a great start at all, right? Australia with the clean sweep against them is insane. But let's have a look at this one right now. Philippines looking good. Korea, obviously they still have a couple of matches left. Bolivia causing the upset, you could say, against Germany. And Germany, man, 0-2 at the moment.
Yeah, I believe we have Korea versus Germany coming up. I don't know if it's the exact next match, but Germany could play spoiler for Korea still.
Well, let's go over to the group that we just saw right now. Pakistan and Japan going at it, and that means that Pakistan is sitting at the top of the group. Their last match is going to be with Saudi Arabia, which will be happening today, and that's going to be one to talk about as well. But Japan still looking okay, man. They did get the win against Saudi Arabia at the start of the day, but they have one more match remaining, I believe, with South Africa, right? So, I mean, they're in a good position as well, guys.
What do you think, Obama?
Yeah, I mean, this group is pretty much happening as we predicted, right?
Yeah.
It's just the order of who was getting out on top side or bottom side. But Pakistan and Japan, and man, I still can't get over that this group, man. This one just turned. I mean, we looked at it at the beginning. We're like, yeah, it could go either way, but it just turned into a crazy scramble in terms of the results. This one's wide open, dude. I don't know who's gonna get out of this.
Ivory Coast sitting at the bottom there. Thailand, Australia, UK. This one is open for anyone. As Australia beating Thailand has just opened up this group, and we were actually saying before the tournament that this Group D was probably the one where there were a lot of teams that were closely matched with each other. They may not have the top dogs like Korea, Japan, Pakistan, but I mean, this is going to be a very interesting group to keep your eye on, as of course we are going to be concluding our groups for today. So as we get on, man, it's going to start getting very, very spicy, very, very spicy to see who's going to make it out. Obviously, top two go through, one in the winners and one in the lower bracket, man. But yeah, Pakistan taking it here over Japan. It's that was a big one for them, man. I think that was a huge one. And our next match is going to be a crazy one. I don't know if I should tell him. Should I tell him with the next match?
Talk to him.
Should I tell him?
Talk to him.
It's going to be Germany versus South Korea. This is a massive match that a lot of people are talking about. But before that, we're going to go on a break. Do not go anywhere, guys. We'll be right back.
सो यहाँ पे 3 मिनट का ब्रेक है। तीन मिनट का ब्रेक और उसके बाद इंशाल्लाह हम दोबारा स्ट्रीम पे वापस आएंगे।
All new Honor Magic 5 Pro. Freeze even fleeting emotions in just milliseconds. Take marvelous night shots with lightning fast exposure. The display reveals more details in bright areas with an astonishingly long battery life that just keeps going. The latest flagship chipset
हमारे टूर्नामेंट में भी 3 दिन रह गए। नाइस।
Unleash
15 से 16 जुलाई।
Honor Magic 5 Pro.
Open your eyes.
When you look into my eyes, tell me what do you see?
Tonight I'm gonna show you the wonders of the mall.
Hey, I got nothing to lose. I got nothing to lose.
I need warriors.
So is this what you want in? You wanna walk? Show me what's up in. Now we ready to bust in. Take everything. Take everything. Leave 'em with nothing.
PS5 को कंट्रोल लेना है यार मैंने टेकन वर्ल्ड के लिए। पाक टेकन लीग हो नहीं गई, यहाँ हो गई भी। TITB यार आ रहा है लेकिन नॉट राइट नाउ।
Ladies and lads, welcome back. Gamers8 here live from Riyadh, Saudi Arabia, the land of heroes. We're here for the Tekken 7 Nations Cup, and like I said before the break, we have a banger of a match here. And we're now being joined by Rip from the commentary desk and Bloodhook, of course, staying on. How you guys doing?
We're doing great.
Fantastic, man. That was such a fun match we just had, dude.
Yeah. How was it commentating that, man?
Oh, dude, it's so fun. You know, I mean, the commentary room is kind of small, so you're like, when I'm yelling, it's like echoing right back at me. I'm like, oh my gosh, this is really intense right now. But no, it's such a good match. Obviously, the adaptation throughout and everything is just fantastic.
It's exactly what you wanted to see, right, when it comes to those two teams. Because this is the first time we're seeing potential top 3 nations of the planet go up against each other here at Gamers8, and it's exactly what you wanted to see, right? Just a back and forth constantly between these guys.
Right, and back and forth throughout, like each round even, it felt like. It's very cool.
Yeah, but we must move on. Japan and Pakistan was sick, but we must move on. Now we have Germany going up against South Korea. Now, Germany has not had a good start here. They actually have lost their first 2 matches, so I don't know how their chances are moving into tomorrow, but they have a big match coming up against South Korea. So, you know, Tetsu, Sefi Black, and HK Jr., this is the first time they're going to be on the main stage here in Riyadh, but, you know, they have experience against the Koreans, right? What do you guys make of this one?
I think on paper, I believe this was a lot of people's second choice to Korea and Germany. Unfortunately, for whatever reason, they've underperformed to their expectations, and I'm sure a lot of other people's expectations. That being said, I think they're still more than capable of getting a victory over South Korea in this match.
Yeah, I agree, man. I mean, if you look at the players they have in their team, right? The people that they've beaten. That's why we were saying that Germany was a favorite to make it out of this group, but the Philippines and Bolivia, especially Bolivia, they really stepped up here, right? You can't take any of these teams lightly at all, but now they're going up against South Korea, arguably the strongest in this group, and, you know, Philippines are right now sitting at the top. If Germany does upset Korea ahead, this group is going to go into complete shambles. It's going to be crazy.
Is that really what's going to happen here?
I think so.
I hope so, then. That's what I want to see. I want to see this chaos here. And here's the thing, right? In this history, we know that HK Jr. has had some success against Knee at Golden Letters, but it's also against his Steve Fox there, right? Knee got the run back on him and lose his final there. So I don't really know how good the chances are for Germany in the set.
Yeah, but they're also playing casuals in that same tournament, and it was the Brian he was trying out there, and I think HK won the first few matches there too. I mean, you know, we talk a little bit about what's happening in casuals. It's not vital because it's not tournament, of course, but I mean, these things matter as well. But then, of course, you have Chanel. You have Ulsan, who has won a tournament in Germany. You were there, Rip. Damage Germany 2019. He was there. He took it. So these guys have experience. If there's anyone you want to see that has the most experience in the world, it is those guys on screen right now, man. Knee, Chanel, and then Ulsan, the young lad. I mean, he's young, but he's got so much experience.
Golden Letters, defeating Chicker
being bad as well.
Yeah, and if you're like, you know, the consequence of that is now you have these countries are definitely paying attention to you now. You no longer have the luxury of potentially going under the radar. Knee knows who HK Jr. is now. He's not going to necessarily just take him lightly or brush him out. Not necessarily implying that he would anyway, but it's like, now it's just like, oh, this guy beat me before. I want to never let that happen again.
Quickly, guys, who's taking this set? Germany, not much pressure right now. Who's taking it?
South Korea.
I love Korea over this one. I love Germany, but I love Korea for the set.
All right, well, let's go over to the stage now for Germany versus South Korea.
Welcome back. Nations Cup continues. Gamers8 got you guys a crazy tournament, a crazy Tekken tournament, and I hope you guys are enjoying it.
نص المشوار عدى الحين مع بعض المباريات اللي شفناها فعلا كانت أسطورية، وقربنا من تحديد من هو المنتخبات اللي راح يكملون معنا إلى التوب 8.
Now, this next team that we have coming out, we have not gotten the opportunity to see them play on the stage, so I need you guys to make as much noise as possible. These guys are amazing. Please, welcome to the stage, Germany! This team has impressed me quite a bit. And I call them a team not only because we're here at this team event, but individually, each and every one of these players, especially on Germany, has made such strides to be the best at Tekken 7 in their region. Sefi, one of the amazing teachers, and just 3 great players overall. I mean, HK Jr. is definitely one of my favorites to watch.
منتخب ألمانيا عانى في بداية هذا المشوار لكن ما زال عنده الفرصة في حال قدرنا نتفوق بشكل جدا كبير. المجموعة كاملة ملخبطة، المجموعة كاملة لسه ما تحددت. أعزائي المشاهدين خلونا نرحب بالمنافسين معنا على المسرح. أعطونا التحية لمنتخب كوريا.
Lisa.
We've seen the teamwork, we've seen the camaraderie between these teams right here, especially with the legend Knee on their team. You've seen them play on the stage, you know what they bring to the table. This is not going to be an easy feat for either one of these teams.
منتخب كوريا لعب في مباراته اليوم وشفنا قد ايش كان مهيمن وكان مسيطر في هذه المباراة، لكن الحين تفصله مباراة إضافية إذا قدر انه يفوز فيها راح يضمن التأهل بشكل أكيد حتى، لكن فعلا راح تكون برضو صعبة على المنتخب الألماني. مباراة ما هي بسهلة، مباراة راح تحدد من راح يكمل معنا باقي المشوار.
Now that we've gotten that out of the way, if you guys are ready for some good ass Tekken, make some noise!
يا كاش ما وعم بيوتها.
أعزائي المشاهدين خلونا نبدأ المباراة اللي منتظرينها وننتقل لكم مع المعلقين.
All right, here we go. We got Germany and Korea. Battle for supremacy to see who will get better chance of getting out of the group stages. My name is Mark, and I'm here with Sam Ding. How you feeling?
I am feeling great, man. We're getting a lot of sets in together.
We're getting lucky. We are getting the best group stage matches. I can't wait to see this. We have the German
with the triple
right
threat.
We got Tetsu, we got HK Jr., we got Sefi Black, and they're going up against Team Korea of Me, Ulsan, and Chanel.
Yeah, absolutely. I just want to give a very special shout out to Sefi Blacks in the team intro, eating the apple, getting his 1 of 5 a day, or keeping the doctor away, or whatever he's got going on there. Very, very cool.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, we got the coin flip coming up here, and it goes by the way of Germany. So this is side selector for the selection round.
All right, looks like Germany opting to go for the first player side, it seems. Which puts Korea into the second player side here. As we go into the selector match, this is very, very important considering how we go into this. There's 2 things that can be decided here from the selector match. One is the side for the first round. Second round will be
या जो देख रहा है पहले सबसे पहले तो स्ट्रीम लाइक करो ना, बाकी बातें बाद में. Sorry about that.
First player choice.
Yeah, absolutely. But here we go. It appears like we are getting ready to pull our players up here for the selector match. We're just getting through that right now. You're right, Mark. It is quite important here as well, especially just for a kind of team comp, because obviously you kind of want, you know, to see as we talked about earlier on, he does tend to do better in those long sets. But as far as Team Germany, it seems like
लाइक करने से तुम्हारा कुछ नहीं आएगा, जस्ट मेरे चैनल की थोड़ी रीच बढ़ जाएगी, जिसे कह सकते हैं कि तुम लोग इनडायरेक्टली मेरी हेल्प कर पाओगे इस चैनल को ग्रो करने में. इसके अलावा मैं काफी गेम प्लेस की वीडियोस वगैरह भी डालता रहता हूँ. हर टूर्नामेंट के अंदर लाइव स्ट्रीम इस तरह चलती है मेरे पास.
Players, especially HK Jr., one that I'm really looking forward to seeing, his Heihachi plays at such a phenomenal level, in-your-face action, very great reflexes. I wonder how the Korean players are going to deal with it. Traditionally, the region with usually the best Mishimas, how are they going to be able to face off against them? Looks like Ulsan is being sent up from the Korean side. He's going to go up against Tetsu.
Ulsan
so again, only a 2-round match here for the selector, just to decide sides. And as you said, Markman, rival reveal, very important now. I think for Germany, they really want to take that information away from South Korea, just to you know, not really, because I mean, we basically know who the boss match is going to be for Korea. But yeah, I mean, as I said, it's going to be interesting. It's a cool looking pad, right?
Oh yeah, he's using the Hori Fighting Commander 3.
Oh man, 6 buttons on the face there.
Yeah, quite the variety of controllers.
Yeah, we're seeing a lot of different ones here.
Yeah, a lot of different arcade sticks. Different first time I've seen it, I didn't realize that he used the Hori Fighting Commander.
ये Commander 3 है भाई. It's a Commander 3. इसके ना front पे 6 बटन है total. 1 2 3 4 उसके बाद RB और R2 वाले जो हम sticks पे लगाते हैं ना, इसके front पे हैं. Stick वाली feel देता है, लेकिन ये है कि इस तरफ buttons है तो आप Mixbox वाला मजा भी उठा सकते हैं.
It looked like Ulsan picked the Bob going into this match.
Ulsan Bob निकाल रहे?
Tetsu's Claudio.
Ulsan का Bob.
I think.
ये जो Bob हमने कल सऊदीया में देखा था ना, that was a different thing.
Paradise right now.
Yeah. No surprise here in terms of Tetsu's choice of characters. Ulsan obviously has a number of characters here, opting for his Bob. Bob is the character he's been using more often than not in the TWT events that I've seen.
किसने देखा था सऊदीया का Bob कल?
Okay, selector match. Here we go. First round.
सऊदीया का Bob. क्या नाम था उसका?
Feel for each other early on.
मोहम्मद अल जबर.
A lot of movement here. Okay, stopping the sidestepping there from Ulsan. Tetsu does understand that Ulsan does have an absolutely mean left hand when it comes to movement here. Okay, keeping him back against the wall here, trying to stop him sidestepping. You can see it here, jockeying for position. 30 seconds left and not a lot has happened in this round. Ulsan sitting at about half health. Tetsu a little bit more.
कसम से ऐसे ही चलाते हैं जैसे ये वाकई.
Okay, Ulsan. Couple of phase buttons here, just outside of rage now. 15 seconds left on the clock here. Tetsu is taking his time.
इधर मैं Ulsan की तरफ हूँ.
Rage, hell sweeps coming out.
Ow!
Flips him. Last chance here now, 2 seconds left on the clock. And the big knee comes up. Tetsu takes round 1. So that's the side selection for the entry match and the boss match here.
Oh yeah. This is another big one now. This is for the reveal of the first player on the opposing team.
Yeah.
Ulsan fighting. Oh, he gets the knee follow up here. Goes for the 4-4-2.
Really clever to not finish that 2-hit string.
Tetsu starting to fight back out of the corner. Ulsan not letting him leave so easily. Oh, there's going to be a launch. Down 3+4, of course, double hit this time. Nice Weibu into the down back 3, but Tetsu able to block it. He has rage too. Oh, this is huge. Great adjustment, but he's back into the corner.
Incredible spacing there from Tetsu, but it was a little too little, a little too late.
Excited हो गया था Tetsu के मसले में.
In this playoff round here from the selector
क्या
match.
लगता है मुझे था कि इस triple forward 2 से मैं ही परेशान हूँ.
Opting to help get
Ulsan
some
को भी
more
मसला है
information for
इससे
their
अभी तक.
teammates.
Yes, sir. Look at this. Starburst is available as well. Ulsan definitely knows this right now.
Nice. Keeps the pressure on. Doing a real great job here. Trying to take the advantage, but Ulsan able to land 3 hits of the string. Gets both hits. No, doesn't give chase.
Gives him the rage there for basically free. Dangerous. Wonder Woman's. Very important round there for Germany. Tetsu, he knows it. He can feel it. He can feel it.
He can feel it.
All right, so the Germans drawing first blood here. You know, of course, not getting any points, but they get the side options here going into it, so that's important.
Yeah. So they now know who is going to be first. So basically, Germany, once they get this information, they have the entire Team Korea rounded out.
Yep.
You can put a very safe bet on me being the boss.
Yeah, I would bet money on that for sure.
Yeah.
Me, especially in longer sets, much more dangerous. We saw him yesterday going up against AK when Korea and the Philippines had their battle.
मुझे समझ नहीं आती है Ulsan को क्यों भेजा.
Final boss pick there. Ended up using Brian Fury, which was a surprise and a treat for everyone that was watching. But he ended up winning that particular match set 3-0 over AK, the boss from the Philippines. So of course that was very, very valuable in terms of the leaderboard, which helped out Korea in a big way, which I believe Korea is in the lead in this particular group so far. However, the Philippines has been fighting as well. Bolivia, And of course, Germany as well.
Yep.
Everyone's trying to figure out who will be the likely player to make it out.
Who is that?
I believe that's Infested, their teammate.
All right.
Their teammate, DRX teammate, I should say.
Yeah. Chanel always very light-hearted and stuff.
He's always having fun.
Yeah, until it comes to the game. Then he's an absolute monster. When
Stone
you put
cold killer.
A stick in his hand, man, he absolutely slays. But yeah, here we go. We got the team comps on. Man, having Sephi Black in your ear at all times is so important. I mean, he definitely one of the players in Europe that we see coaching the most. You know, running up to the stage anytime that you see a player.
Yeah, I like that music.
Sometimes go up, Sephi is in their ear telling them what's good, what's bad, what can they do. Very, very cool to have him in the ear. Okay, but here we go. Tetsu they're sending out as their entry player here. Tetsu versus Chanel is going to be the game one. Chanel locking in the Tetsu, I assume, is going for the Claudio. We have the Hopper here.
I dropped that.
Let's see. Yeah, just getting final words here from his team. Got the strategy, locks in the Claudio, and here we are, Germany versus South Korea. Tetsu versus Chanel. It's going to be a banger. Okay. And we're going to Jungle Outpost 2. All randoms. Yeah, Germany, I think more for their own kind of mental well-being here. To take this win would be absolutely massive now. You know, just to kind of put it in their heads that they're still able to throw down with the big boys and stuff, you know. And we do have 2 losses on the side of Germany. So it would definitely be great for them right now.
Oh yeah, they're going to need everything they can get. And this would be a big win for them.
एक दफा तो जबान ने गट्टे शार्ट कर दिए थे, सही बात है.
Chanel, Tetsu going at it. Chanel with the Kunimitsu pick.
Okay. Seen that set 3 a little bit already. Oh wow, just does it.
Yeah, nice up 4-3-4. Starting things off here, gets some big damage early on. But Tetsu already fighting out of the corner.
Yeah.
Making great use of that attack, man. That back one's such a good attack. Oh, second hit delay.
Okay, gives him rage. Uh-oh. Challenging it, but that's the blue stuff.
Oh. How did it miss? Kunimitsu, a thief, stole that away just by getting juggled. That was crazy.
That's it. Oh, don't know about that.
Gets a follow-up here, counter hit. That is guaranteed afterwards there, the 4-1.
Nice block, but nothing again. Tetsu.
Trying to lock him down, but a great step there. Oh, but he was able to duck at the right portion. Able to go back the other way now. Afloat here. Gets the wall. Oh, misses the comp. Man, what is going on with Kunimitsu? Kunimitsu is escaping everything.
Yeah. Smaller
replacement technique, jutsu.
Here we go. Doesn't get the full wall combo, but keeps her at the wall here. Pushing buttons here. Got rid of his starburst.
Yo, he pressed. He hella did it. Oh, and that's going to get punished, of course. And Tetsu ready for it. Good stuff.
This looks rather unusual here. I mean,
they're swinging.
They're swinging for the fences right now. Absolutely. Checking for them home runs, man. Okay. Ooh, wow, that was just out of range there. Big Wonder Woman right in his face. And a lot of damage just for it. Okay, nobody's broken the balcony just yet as well. So we still have opportunity for some big damage here.
Oh, guaranteed follow up. Goes for the low that time. But a great block there from Tetsu. Fighting out of it, and a nice back 2 from Chanel. Able to close out that round. Here we go. Potential final round here. Chanel on the verge here of getting on the scoreboard for his team. Oh, nice double forward 2 there.
Yep. Okay. Yo,
you want the missile drop kick?
A move you don't see a lot.
क्या try करना चाह रहा है Chanel?
Sidestepping here with the back to the wall. Looking for something here. Tetsu needs it a little bit more to get back into this game. There's the rage now. Let's see what he can do with it. Not a
यार
lot.
फीमेल कैरेक्टर पे खेलने पे लोगों का दिल मान कैसे जाता है?
Yeah, good stuff to Chanel.
मैं मास्टर रेवन ही अभी तक पकड़ा just because यार मुझे फील नहीं आती, प्राइड नहीं आता वो.
Talking it up for the cameras.
I really wish कि रेवन होता इसमें.
Mysteries is he whispering right now?
Oh, he's asking a question here.
It maybe looks like he wants to switch out the system here. That
मैंने इसी वजह से कूनी की जगह नॉक्टस पकड़ ली.
Unusual drops and stuff there. So he might be looking to switch it out here, but we can see some really solid movement on the side of Chanel there. Very
मैं साथ सही शुगर लगाते हैं कसम से.
I'm wondering what's going to be the story here now. 3-1 though, a very dominating first round here for Korea. Interesting. Yeah, so it appears that Tetsu is saying something here to the marshals that we have perhaps a controller issue. I'm not 100% sure. Ladies and gentlemen, this is part of dealing with technology on a professional basis. Sometimes it's not 100% there. Sometimes we need a little bit of a workaround, and that's what the refs are on stage for. Okay. 3-1. So what do you think Tetsu's mindset is going into this game? Do you think it's all the pressure is off now and he's just kind of playing for the sake of playing, because they've already lost 2 games and I'm not 100% sure if they can make it out of this group here?
No, they still got to play their hardest, because even if they have no chance of making it out of the group stages, they still have to do as well as they can for the Captain's Challenge, because their placement and how well they do will determine some of the seeding going into that as well. So again, there's still always something to play for. So I don't see them giving up. These guys are champions. They have the heart of a champion. And again, to play against some of the best players in the world in Korea, you gotta bring your A. You don't want to get embarrassed.
Yeah, but it looks like we're
next
just
game
ready now.
मुझे लग रहा है कौन है शनाइली है.
Our issues have been resolved.
मुझे वेट है नी का. Literally मुझे वेट है नी का.
To Tetsu. But we're going to the Duomo di Sirio. He has that home turf advantage with the Italian Claudio. All right.
Yeah, if I'm Tetsu here, you know, obviously there were a lot of unfortunate drops in that.
यहाँ पे रिस्क बिल्कुल नहीं लेने का. तुमने यहाँ रिस्क लिया, तुम्हारी टूर्नामेंट लाइफ खतरे में आ जानी है.
Combo starter is just. Hopefully things don't drop and he is able to continue that. It doesn't dissuade his motivation going into it.
Yeah.
Let's believe in our team. सीधी बात है.
His use of the Superman punch, though, is that something that he has to be very careful of not to whiff point blank, because Chanel was able to react to it, duck, while setting through when he needed to as well.
Okay, a couple more buttons here. Got the life lead early and a great whip punish. Tetsu.
What a great scout there. Able to pull that off now, having Starburst there. Follow up here, trying to sidestep, trying to corner him again.
Yeah. Definitely has advantageous wall positioning here. Chanel tried the set grab.
Ooh, instant kunai slash.
Very quick.
He went for the quarter circle forward 1+2 there. Got stuffed. Good block there.
Great
punish there. Gets the attack follow up here, and Tetsu on the scoreboard here with the first round here of game number 2.
Yeah, came out of the gate here looking a little bit stronger than he was in game 1. Maybe just shook off those, main stage nerves. This is the first time we are seeing Germany on the main stage here at Gamers8 in Riyadh in
Saudi Arabia. Game is not still balanced.
Great punish there from Tetsu. Nice.
Okay.
Oh, point blank. He knew that something was coming. Slight evasive nature of the movement there of the quarter circle forward 1, but able to pull things off.
Yeah.
Closing out that round.
अगली दफा तो यहाँ पे हीट सिस्टम होना है, तब क्या करेंगे ये लोग?
Try to slice him.
Slice and dice him. Here we go. Chanel able to keep him out so well here.
इतनी बार जानी है हर दफा में.
This
70 से 80% डैमेज. मैं एक वीडियो देख रहा था टेकन 8 की. टेकन 8 के अंदर 1 से 2 कॉम्बो सिस्टम्स हैं. और अभी वो गेम बैलेंस होनी है. Let's see what they have come up with. डैमेज ही कम करेंगे क्रिकेटर्स का. मैच यूजुअली लॉन्ग होंगे 60 सेकंड से.
All right. Doing a great job here in terms of control, but Tetsu getting the float out of the sky, pushing back the other way.
Yeah. Chanel is really making Tetsu have to work so hard for everything that he's getting here.
Good block there. Oh, he almost had the wall splat. Not able to get it. Trying to chase down, not able to get the kunai again.
Whip punish SEO.
The armor straight
that
through,
power crash.
2-0.
Yeah, there were so many times where he's clutched that back 2 power crush, and it's worked and hit so many times. Just having a good read on when Tetsu was trying to take his turn back offensively. But Chanel really proving his superiority in that particular set of games. So great stuff to Chanel. Scoring that first point there out of the entry matchup. Now, the question is, who is coming up next for Korea? Who is coming up next for Germany?
Okay, so it's got to be Ulsan.
It's Ulsan. We're pretty sure it's Ulsan,
yeah.
Right?
But next, okay, I think Sephi Black is saying it as well. I think he wants to take it himself, which would put HK against Nee.
Ooh, that's going to be fun to watch. I mean, either way, both the middle match and the boss match going to be a treat for us.
Yeah.
And let's look at some of the action that we just saw in the prior matchup. We got Tetsu and Chanel going at it back and forth early on. I felt like he did such a great job initially, then everything just started falling apart. Chanel playing very, very solid. He ended up winning this 2-0, but the rounds were pretty close. You got to watch here. Key sequences using that back 2. Chanel able to close it out there, clutching it out at the end, and just having a great read on the timing of Tetsu.
Yeah. But here we go. Who's sitting down?
We got Sephi Black and Ulsan. Sephi Black with the Miguel. They're probably one of the best Miguel players, if not the best Miguel player in the world.
Yeah, he's been showing time and time again how consistent he is with this character. It doesn't matter where he travels to, who he plays against, he plays his game and performs like very, very well.
And we have Ulsan here. He's using a custom Obsidian 2 with a Noir panel on it.
On the Noir panel?
He's a Tekken player. He likes that Noir style. I think a lot of the Korean players prefer the Noir style. They actually shift their button usage towards the right side as well. All right, looks like he is locked in, ready to go. Which character do you think we're going to see from Ulsan? He's been using a little bit of Bob, a little bit of Kazumi.
Yeah, I mean, I'm kind of feeling he might start this set off on the Bob.
Yeah, I feel like Bob is a fun character.
Yeah.
And, you know, going up against the preeminent Miguel player in the world, I think he's going to try to have fun with it. Oh, wait a minute.
Oh.
No fun, just business?
All right. Here we go. It's work time. We're going to G-Corp helipad during the day.
Get ready for the next battle.
All right, Sephi and Ulsan. This is a match that I think everybody wants to see. Here we go. Now, Germany definitely want to take this game here. I don't think they want to run the risk of tiebreaker here. We haven't seen a tiebreaker yet.
We've not, and it's crazy considering the format where it's totally possible. The final bosses, either way, have been just holding it down for their respective teams.
Yeah.
Anyways, we're going into this. This is the middle match. Right now, Korea's up 1-0. However, Sephi Black can tie things up if he takes this victory over Ulsan.
Yo. Okay, already. Here we go.
Running one here to start things off there against the grab. He should get the splat.
Yeah.
The follow. Oh, wait. He didn't get the full splat. He wasn't close enough.
Yeah, not a very high splat. Just a little more of a slump. Ulsan prepared.
Let me just...
Wow. Nice running twos.
Yeah.
Into the 4-4-4. The follow-up here. He gets the follow-up at the wall as well. Again with the running two. Just harassing Sephi Black by the wall. Sephi Black known
is
for
still
his
strong.
defense. Also known for his spacing and use of Miguel's key low attacks.
Oh, and a 1-1-2. It's such a powerful tool for the Mishimas and, of course, Kazumi.
Oh, yeah.
Here. All right. Knees coming out. Neutral jumps, of course. There's that tiger. All right. A little bit of dancing going on here. Down forward ones here. Ulsan using it just to check.
यार मेरा Tekken खेलना लगता है
यार. Still here.
नहीं हम पहले matches देखेंगे.
Random hop kick. Okay, Sephi on rage. What's he got? Jabs. Oh, big counter hit. Okay. Ulsan pushing buttons into that. Oh, a lot of damage there with the rage as well. Ooh, so close. Sidesteps.
Oh,
Nice.
great stuff from Ulsan, cleaning it up there, closing it out, man. It was close there for Seppi Black there. He had a good opportunity.
Yeah. Okay, 2 rounds to Ulsan here. First to 2 action here. He's just full crouching in his face. Damn, he's confident, but there, Seppi answers back with the big hop kick. Full wall combo here. No walls broken as of yet, but Ulsan might just change that here. Nope, doesn't get the wall. Or gets a weird wall anyway. And again, wow. Oh no! Drops. Seppi on rage. Can bring this back. We've seen him do it before.
He has it. Oh, but he doesn't deal with the stature kick. And Ulsan 3 rounds straight. The last 2 rounds were very close. Could have gone either way. But Ulsan able to take it, just playing at a little bit faster pace there. Gets a little pat on the shoulder there from his senpai Chanel.
We have seen Chanel and Ulsan and their banter that they have here on Team Korea.
Yeah, they're the real cheering squad, man.
That's it. I saw somebody say that Team Korea are like the kind of nuclear family unit. Like that, like Nee is definitely the dad, and Chanel is the mom, and they've got a very proud of their kid Ulsan here. But yes, we can see it here. There was a lot of chances to come back here, but it just seemed Ulsan is so strong at just finishing his food. You know, he does not leave anything on his plate. Seppi feeling the pressure now. Okay. Here we go, straight back in. No problems to him at all.
Here we go, we got the Infinite Azure as well.
Yeah.
Seppi Black counter picking with an open stage.
Yeah, he likes to do it. Seppi is quite heavy on his movement as well.
So I'm free now. Let's get continued.
You know that the Korean team really like to use that heavy stick hand there.
Very
well. Oh yeah. Okay. All right, Seppi creating a bit of distance now. You can see it here, not playing as close, but wow, Ulsan just straight in Magic 4.
He had a good read on the timing there. Seppi Black was trying to sidestep counter, and look at this, gets dropped with the heel, 4-4-3. Able to close that out. Ulsan with the Tiger uppercut to seal the deal.
Yep.
तुम लोग still इस game की respect नहीं देते.
I mean,
Cricket से हजार दर्जे बेहतर है. और मुश्किल भी.
All right, gets the follow up. Look at that, the way Ulsan is able to move so quickly in and out.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, another heel drop in Ulsan. Just like
That's
that 1 round
a
away.
perfect with Kazumi.
Second point here.
You know what he is trying to pull off with Kazumi is not easy. Seriously.
Curtains here for Seppi Black unless he can work something out here. He's definitely still in this fight here, but Ulsan is very much in the driver's seat.
Oh yeah. It's gonna be tough either way. The German team, a lot riding on this. Let's see if they can pull things off. He does have a nice lead right now, but the way Ulsan is moving, like he'll just back up really quick, then he'll find his way back in, flow like a butterfly, sting like a tiger.
I like that. But wait though, as we're talking about Seppi swings it
बंदे
back
ने
to
bit miss
4-1
की
to
है.
end the round.
And this could be what he needs.
Yeah.
This could be the momentum shift. Oh wow, just out of range.
Jabbing, just checking. Ulsan checking with those magic 4s, just that standing 4. If it hits on counter hit, full launch. You can see Ulsan just kind of swinging it out sometimes.
Oh, here we go. Big opportunity goes in for the grab. Great break there from Ulsan. Great reaction. Shiny fist combo. Again, pushing.
Okay.
Oh man, just using the jab to really control the pace.
Yeah.
I like what Ulsan's doing here.
God, his backdash is just clean, man. The spacing he's able to do. Oh, what? How did he know?
He knew.
He just knew.
And one more hit could do it right here. Into the instant low, and look at that. Ulsan takes it 2 games over Seppi Black. And just like that, Korea is up 2-0, winning the
format जरा थोड़ा boring है. क्या कहते हो?
final boss. However, Germany is not done yet. HK Jr. is going to be stepping up to the plate and the boss role, going up against the legend Knee. And if HK Jr. can actually squeeze out a win here, he can bring it to a tiebreaker, which we have not yet seen the entire past few days.
Seen it at all.
Give us one.
Now, interesting why they chose HK against me. I mean, because as we were talking about before, once they got the rival reveal, once they knew who was going to be there, they purposely picked HK against it. But we have great minds on it, and we're about to send it over to the analyst desk here. Break it down for us, guys.
Thank you very much, Sam and Mark. Yes, so those were two pretty convincing games for Korea against Germany. It's 2-0 right now. Ulsan and Chanel taking it over Tetsu and Sephi Black. Blood Orc, RIP. Is that what you expected?
I didn't expect it to be so decisive. I was expecting some 2-1s in there, and you expect Korea to play well, but the real surprising thing is I think how underperforming again that Germany seems to be at this event.
I think honestly, you can just see that Germany looks defeated, right? I mean, obviously they're not in a great position from how they performed so far, and in this match, it just looks like they're just not there. They're not there. They're not the players that we expect them to be right now.
Yeah, I think at this point, I mean, I said before the match that there could be a couple of ways to approach this. You know, the fact that you've lost the first two sets, the first two matches versus Bolivia and Philippines could make you lose all of your confidence and drive. Or you could say, do you know what, we have no pressure now. We can play our best and try to get that win against South Korea, which would be a huge statement, you know, Germany versus Korea, Korea being one of the favorites to win here. But, I mean, these guys, Chanel and Ulsan, played absolutely amazingly. Tetsu had no answer for the Kunimitsu from Chanel.
Yeah, it just seems like he was getting cut off at every opportunity. Like, every time he tried to get something going, like, as you saw in the clip highlights, trying to get the rage drive going, Chanel anticipating it and just power crushing through the first hit, not even letting the mix-up situation occur. And yeah, just you felt like Kunimitsu just cut the legs out of his Claudio. It's just like couldn't get going.
I feel like, you know, despite the performance we've seen out of Sephi and out of Tetsu right now, there's still hope, right? They're down 0-2, but you still got HK Jr. back there in that boss position. They can still tie this set to a tiebreaker, which we've been trying to find this entire weekend.
We have not had a single tiebreak situation on stream right now, so it's actually a crazy situation. I want to see it. I definitely want to see it. I think it'll be fun. You think this is it? Calling it now?
No, but but this could be it. We're in position because it's not 1-1, right? There's a chance.
But I'll tell you what, though, it's going to be hard. HK Jr. versus Knee. Now, everyone's talking about the Red Bull Golden Letters where Knee fell to HK Jr. in the final match, sent him to the loser bracket. But Knee did end up winning that tournament, right? HK Jr., I think this is why they've chosen to put him as the boss match, because he has the best chance to go up against Knee. But Knee is playing like an absolute boss right now, and that's why he's in that boss match. I mean, what do you guys think of this one?
I think HK Jr. and all of Germany need to like pick up their like just need that spirit bomb, man. Just pour your energy into HK Jr. Lift up that confidence. He's beaten Knee before on the Steve. You know, ended up losing the run back at that Golden Letters tournament, but he's done it before.